Kim, hello, hello. It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Ebonish, hello, hello. The error only for you. Maybe. Let me check. See what we got going on. You're lurking at work, Amber. Cool, cool. Look, somebody said there's error. Let me check. Okay, no. Looks like it's working for me. I'll try to refresh and see if that helps. Math sucks as hell. Yes, it does. I would agree. That's why my degree's in art. I'll be honest, I never made it past pre-calculus. I did pre-calculus and a little bit of statistics. And I did statistics to get around taking calculus, but unfortunately, you actually have to know calculus to do some of the statistics. So I kind of screwed myself when it comes to that. Hey Kim, I sent you a message on Twitch earlier. I think I might owe you a gift card from last week, unless I've already sent it to you. I was going back through some of the vids, and I think I might owe you, but if not, just let me know. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to check it here in a little bit. I hope everyone's having a great day today. We're going to hang out, talk about the gaming news, talk about some stuff. You didn't get it? Okay. I'll send that to you as soon as we're done streaming today. I was just going back through my stuff and I realized it. Sephiroth, good morning. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Let's see what we got going on. Today we're going to go over a little bit of gaming news. Let me bring this up here real quick. Where is Slipstream? Let's see. Your quiz is about a complex number, domain, and range, and also functions. Cool. Well, good luck on that. Hopefully everything will go smooth. All right. It is Wednesday, April 15th. Welcome to the gaming news. Bond, you're here. Still in class? Okay, cool, cool. Let's see here. Let's get some more music going here. Play some synthwave. There we go. So first up, Pragmata, however you want to say it, launches Friday. I don't know. I brought this website up because I don't know. Have you guys ever used Green Man Gaming? I noticed that Pragmata is $49.19. That's 18% off. Yeah, gaming news. Doing a little bit of gaming news today. Wangy Aqua, hello, hello. I like the little. You'll have some funny emotes. It gives amazing discounts. Okay, cool, cool. I didn't know whether to like talk about this or not because I didn't know if it was legit. But that's a pretty decent discount for launch. It's not bad. Thought I'd bring it up. Friday we're going to be doing a coach collab stream with those and a couple other people. Jankinator. But yeah, I thought I'd bring that up. Looks interesting. We still haven't really worked out exactly when we're going live. Let's see. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. Giving away some copies of Pragmata. I've got one I'm giving away for X. I'm going to give one away for chat, and I might give another one away. We'll see. Depends on how this week goes. That's what I'm doing for my big giveaway this month. We'll find out. Sephiroth, hopefully. It looks interesting, looks fun. I'm digging the costumes, digging the outfit. This looks like a really neat little Neo Bushido. Neo Kunoichi. That's Lady Ninja. Hiya. All right. Let's get talking about some gaming news we got going on today. What we got going on today? Let's see. First up, let's talk about Xbox CEO admits Game Pass has become too expensive for players and wants to evolve the service. This is a story by Demi Williams over here on Tech Radar Gaming. Now, this is pretty much a no-brainer. Honestly, I canceled my Game Pass probably about 3 weeks ago, a month ago. Yeah, we will be streaming it Friday. Probably really as soon as it drops. It's dropping on New York time, so I think that's like 1 o'clock during the day for us. We think. We're trying to figure that out. Time zones are a hard thing. But as soon as it drops on Friday, we're going to be doing that. Playing through it, handing out some copies. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. Probably be streaming it later on that night as well. Yeah, time zones are confusing. I went to state school. Jimp, hello. Good to see you. I see we got 10 viewers watching across the various platforms that we stream on. Thank you guys for coming out today. I really appreciate it. If you like this kind of content, please give a like, subscribe, thumbs up. Whatever platform you're watching this on, we're just hanging out today, talking about the gaming news. After we're done with the gaming news, we might play a game for a little while. We'll see. We'll see how long we go. See how long we got. Pull this up real quick. All right. But yeah, this has pretty much been a long time coming because they just keep raising the price, or the price keeps raising on the cost of how much Xbox Game Pass is. There's some good games on the Xbox Game Pass, but honestly, at this point, you're paying $30-something. You could just seriously buy a Steam Deck or something if you can find one. At this point, and save a lot of money by canceling it. And I think it's gotten to the point where it's really hurting their bottom line. And they're realizing that, hey, we can't keep gouging the customers. This Xbox CEO Asha Sharma has reportedly admitted that Xbox Game Pass is too expensive. That's according to a leaked memo to employees obtained and reported on by The Verge, in which Sharma said Xbox Game Pass is too pricey for members and shared a brief plan for how she aims to change things. Lazy Jot, hello. Welcome. We're just hanging out, talking about some gaming news, chilling. Short term, Game Pass has become too expensive for players, so we need a better value equation. Long term, we will evolve Game Pass into a more flexible system, which will take time to test and learn. Now, Ultimate costs $20.99. There's also no option for a 12-month subscription, which would otherwise offer the plan at a cheaper cost. The Verge reported that one of the reasons for the price hike was the decision to feature Call of Duty on the servers, which occurred ahead of launch of Black Ops 7 in November. The spirit of Return to Xbox is about returning to the spirit that the team was founded on, Sharma said. It is that spirit of surprise. It is the spirit of building something nobody else was willing to try. They need to lower the price. It's pretty evident at this point. They've got too much competition. They've pretty much given up in the console war. They want to make Xbox the everything at Xbox is what they're kind of marketing towards. Like your phone's an Xbox, your Xbox is an Xbox, your toaster's an Xbox. You'll be lurking. Okay, cool, Bon. Like I said, we'll probably go for a while today unless we get everything covered real quickly. We'll see. We're also going to be back tonight, guys. We're going to be playing probably Replaced. We'll see. Just depends how today goes. So that's it on the Xbox front. I've heard about a lot of the Alex posted a lot of stuff about the games that were being delisted on Steam. I did see a little something about that. Not that. Let's see. Don't need that. All right, let's see here. The next up, we got stolen Rockstar Games and analytics data leaked by Extortion Gang by Lawrence Abrams. This is over here at Bleeping Computer. Apparently, Rockstar Games suffered a massive data breach and hack. See, the threat actors claim that the data was taken from Snowflake environments using authentic tokens stolen during a recent Antidote security incident. They have now published what they say is Rockstar Games data containing more than 78 million 78.6 million records. Now, from what I've read, that Rockstar is kind of downplaying this a lot. It's so stupid hackers only found their sales data. That's what I was wondering. But it seems like, let's see. Like they said, it says the incident has no impact on our organization or our players. So seemingly it has no impact on like any kind of like personal data or anything. It was just they were able to breach their security, which doesn't sound as bad as it initially is reported. Rockstar previously suffered a breach in 2020 when a hacker associated with Lapis Money extortion group leaked Grand Theft Auto 6 gameplay videos and source code. Seems like the 2022 was probably a worse breach. Either way, this highlights a very much a need for them to be more secure with their personal data and things like that. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Let's see what else we got. All right. Here we go. Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert's balling. According to this, they've sold over 5 million copies worldwide in under 4 weeks, with Steam player peak still holding strong at around 100K a day. I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. This is the article over here at Games Radar by Anna Koslik. Let's say Crimson Desert has been quite a successful launch with an initial mixed rating on Steam that quickly rose to very positive with over 4 million copies in just 2 weeks. I heard that the very first part of their launch was kind of rough, but it looks like they're evening out right now. Any of you guys played Crimson Desert? Noxtista, hello. Just came here after exploring some star system in No Man's Sky. I really need to check that game out. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. It seems pretty fun. Let's see. Thank you to everyone, Grayman, who has joined us on this journey. To every Grayman who's joined us on this journey. Experienced the world of Howell and supported the game. The studio continues. Reaching this milestone would not have been possible without your support. It's like this is what they tweeted over here. I have yet to play this game. It looks interesting. Not that interesting in Crimson Desert, honestly. It looks like it has elements of Destiny in it. That's quite a claim, but that's not surprising since the game's success. I've seen Spawnyard post a lot of stuff about it recently, about Crimson Desert. I do want to play it, check it out. I might pick it up on Steam. I might wait a little while until it maybe goes down a little bit. We'll just have to see. It's so fun. It's big, infinite star system, which you can visit freely. Black holes, planets, creatures, spaceships, pirates, tons of cool stuff. I have a friend at work that's been playing it a lot. They love it. Dennis, hello. Hope everyone's doing well this evening or morning, night, wherever you're at in the world. All right, what else do we got going on here? We got Metro. Metro. What about Metro? Metro 2039. I think the some more info is going to drop tomorrow about it, but it looks like the newest installment of Metro is coming out. This is over here at PC Gamer, an article by Andy Chalk. The rumors were true. The next game in 4A's Metro Shooter series has been revealed as Metro 2039, and all while all we have at this point is a title, more will be revealed later this week in an Xbox Online showcase. So it's got a little countdown. It's been counting down on Xbox Wire over here. This will be the fourth mainline entry in 4A games in the series based on the iconic novels by Dmitry Gluhovsky. Hosky? Oh my god, I butchered that. That's terrible. I'd be interesting if anybody has read any of these novels. Say following Metro 2033, Metro Last Light, and Metro Exodus 2019. So it's been all the way back. It's been 7 years since we got the last Metro game. Interesting. That's actually a lot of time apart. Like it's about 6 or 7 years apart. Except for 2010 and 2013. Global event April 16th, 10 a.m. Might have to check that out. It's a good time to play Metro. I wonder if any of the older games are discounted right now. I might have to check that out. So it says that in 2020, it's no secret that we have already started working on the next Metro game. Oh wow, so they've been working on it a while. Interesting. Definitely have to check that out tomorrow. It's okay, Jim. It's not out of the question. So it's 6 years later, I guess. Like, Metro 2033. Yep. So I wonder why the 4-year gap. Good question. Yeah, I might have to stream it. I'll be honest, I've never played any of the Metro games. It was just something that I never had a chance to pick up. I was always busy during that time period, stuck in school. Who got their X account? You did? I was looking for that. See here. Go through maybe. They had 3 or 4 counts. Metro 3 and Last Light are an adaptation of the novel. Play them, they are amazing. Last day of the Capcom sale. If anyone wants to buy something, go grab it now. I might have to look into some of the fighting games, pick those up. Yeah, I might have to play that. That sounds like an awesome time. Exodus is the original, but the writer, the novel, I don't even know how to say that name, joined 4A to help the story. Exodus takes place at 2035. Now we're at 2039. Okay. Abinish, you got yeeted. They're after you. Interesting. I didn't know. I don't know what this little circle is. Find the flag. My ADD kicking in. I was playing with the little thing. Okay. Next up, what do we got? What do we got? We got next up, Arc Raiders. This is actually a little bit of old news. I don't know why. When I was researching some stuff, I think I was using the AI and it pulled up some old news. But I thought it was worth noting though. Arc Raiders has reportedly sold 15 million copies, blowing well past the Steam $75 million budget. The Arc Raiders is balling right now. Video gamer. I don't see. By Callum Smith. Okay. That sucks you got yeeted, Abinish. X is going through some stuff right now. It's going through some weird I don't know, ever since they switched to like AI moderation, like as far as like I think Brock might be in charge of it now. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. It's too wild. I know there's a lot of stuff, weird stuff going on with giveaway host. Lots of weird stuff going on. Let's see what we got. Epic Games. This is over here. This is Johnny brought this up to me on Discord. Monday, April 13th. Epic Games Store employs people only came for free games and returned to Steam. By Alexander Tay. Basically, they're saying that they were giving out a lot of free games, and then once the free games were all given out, people would dip back to Steam. But it seems like, to me personally, they need to do a lot of work on their storefront, do a lot of more marketing work. I'm not the only one that feels that way. I think even Johnny talked about it. Let's see. Known for its promotions of free games, the storefront has attracted a large gamer base that quickly adopted the platform. However, two former Epic Games employees claim that the Epic Games Store saw only an initial spike in active users during the free games promotion, with gamers eventually returning to Steam. That's what a lot of people are, and I think they've got a lot of work they need to do, and I feel like their marketing needs to work with their development department, especially on the storefront. I think it's got a lot of issues that they need to look into updating, taking care of. Let's see. Yeah, I just got a call from my boss. They want me to come into work. I'll ignore that for a little while. But yeah, I found that pretty interesting. I know that they just laid off a bunch of people on Epic Games too. Let's see, the complete form. Epic looks to invest more and attract additional gamers to the Epic Store. According to Bloomberg, the Epic Games Store grew to a record 78 million monthly active users on PC. In comparison, Steam handles a similar number of users in just 2 to 3 days. Player spending on non-Epic third-party games last year was around 400 million, according to Epic, which is significantly lower than Valve reports. Third-party game developers earn much less revenue from listing on the Epic Game Store compared to Steam. Sounds like they need to pay people more, is what it sounds like. So I see we got 18 people watching across the various platforms that we stream on. Thank you guys for coming out today. I really appreciate it. If you can, give a like, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever platform you watch this on. It really helps the channel. We got a lot of stuff coming up this week. We got tonight, we're going to do an indie games review. We're probably going to continue playing Replaced now that it's out. I think it came out yesterday or the day before. Looks really cool. If you like 2D platformers, check that out. Amber, you don't like the Epic website? Well, its primary is just built around Fortnite. They do have a lot of stuff, other stuff on there, but it just seems like that's what it, and you know, honestly, that's what sells on there. So let's see what we got. There was one more story, main story that I wanted to talk about. I can find it here. I almost forgot about it. Here we go. James Bond game 007 First Light story. The spoilers leak following ratings board snafu. This is an article over here by IGN. This is courtesy. You like the games they give? They do give out some good free games. I've picked up a couple. Major spoilers for the upcoming James Bond First Light are reportedly circulating online following a leak that originated from the Indonesian ratings board. This is courtesy of Everstakes over here. He knows a lot more about it than I do. Over an hour of footage privately submitted to the ratings board by developer IO Interactive has now found via the Indonesian gaming rating system website and shared further VGC reports, including clips which details the game's ending. Much of 007 First Light plot has been kept under wraps until now, with IO Interactive keen to keep its surprise intact. They also leaked a lot more than that, by the way. What's my PC spec? Here, let's see if I can pull them up while we're talking about this. So, Indonesia's ratings board, according to Everstakes, has demanded that apparently API for websites usually public as anybody. Let's see here. API for website uses is public available, so anybody with the know-how can scrape it and glean information, even if they know they are hidden on the surface level and can't be reached directly on the site itself. You don't have to be a tech wizard to find game leaks. So they demanded, I guess they demanded access to their API, the ratings board. So now, if that information is spread around, people can glean information off of it. So Indonesia's ratings board went a little cray-cray, is what it sounds like. Oh, over 1,000 private email of developers on many different studios. Have they backpedaled on any of that Everstakes? Have they admitted that they messed up, or have they decided to change any Because basically, you got to submit everything to them, from my understanding. And because of that process, no, they doubled down. Well, that's not good. It's the government. Yep. That's kind of crazy. I don't know. They're sounds like they're going way overboard with it. Last week, IO Interactive that it confirmed. Let's see. Hold on. There's some information here. I want to go over. Where is it at? First Light will introduce a fresh-faced incarnation of Bond, played by Dexter, original Sin star Patrick Gibson, alongside a cast of secret agent besties and villains played by the Eternals, Gemma Chan, The Walking Dead Lena James, and The Hunger Games Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz? Lenny Kravitz? Lenny Kravitz the singer? Like, is that... Am I going crazy? They're a bunch of... who just had a chromosome on their brain. They're threatening to ban Wikipedia. Why are they threatening to ban Wikipedia? Because it's all secret files is open source on this country because of the government. That's wild. Let's see. Other leaked information from the Indonesian game ratings reported includes spoilers for Bandicoot, Namco's Echoes of Aincrad, and mentions of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which is Ubisoft has confirmed through, though not formally revealed in detail, still visible online. The game is currently listed with a 2026 launch date for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. So they're remaking Black Flag? Because they need to register them to the website to the government. Bandai Namco literally called the government mid-meeting. That's funny. That's because they probably saw it and they're like, whoa. Wait a minute. Somebody get this guy on. I can see like an executive that looks somewhat like Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder saying, get this man on the phone right now. Or get somebody on the phone. Speaking of Bandai Namco, see if I can find it. Oh man, they are releasing the new Gundam kit for the new movie. Elise, is that how you say it? Wow, there's a lot more than what I thought. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Their games and private emails got leaked. Of course. I was wanting to pull up the new one. I'm not really sure why. Can't find it right now. I don't want to speak to a sales rep. What? See if I can find this. I have to look it up with the actual name. A-L-Y Zeus. Alzeus. This is the one from the new movie that's coming out. Looks really cool. They released the new trailer for the new Hathaway witch from Cersei or something. Gundam Hathaway. Sorcerer or Nymph Cersei. They have some weird names. They did release this coming to the North American screens on May the 15th. I'm really excited about this. If you're into Gundam, definitely check it out. I won't play the trailer because it's got Guns N' Roses in it, and I don't want to get copyright struck. I guess we could probably watch it without the sound on and probably get away with it. Nah, let's not do that. I already got. You're already on me. But it looks cool. One thing I would have to add about the new movie, it's got a lot of CG in it, and I'm a real big fan of the old school hand-drawn animation. I really think that, I don't know, to me personally, when you start getting too much CG into this stuff, it kind of looks cheap to me. But that's my own personal preference. I'm sure that there are people out there that like CG. I just love the old school hand-drawn animation. Speaking of Gundam, right before the stream, I stepped on the Zazabi shield that I was working on and cracked it, and now I'm gonna have to go back and do it. That's stupid. It was awful. We are going to be doing a Gundam build stream this weekend if I can add it, if things go okay. I didn't put it on the schedule this week because I didn't know how much time we would have. Bone says your country is cooked. Sounds like they need to get some younger people in office there so they can kind of get with the times. Just like America, we got dinosaurs in office. On both in both parties. I say both parties. There's more than two parties, but it really is only kind of one party because they all work together to screw everybody else. In my opinion, allegedly. And America's going through some stuff right now. Oh my God. Like, oh no. Especially after they announced that they're working with Trump to make a military collaboration. Man, it's just awful. What I'm concerned about too is there's a lot of polarization going on in my country. It's very sad. You're either on the right or the left. You're either for America or against America. Like, there's no gray area. I'm not going to get too much into politics and stuff like that, but I'm very, 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 very much anti-war. War is good for nobody. There's a really good Doctor Who episode that's a very microcosm for war. Might put that on the Discord sometime. But I have a theory that once governments get so big that they become almost like a corporation. They got him. What happened? Did we glitch out there for a second? Killer night. Hopefully we're good. Let's make sure that we're still good. Yeah, it looks like it. Noctista, okay. Yeah, it probably just glitched out for a second. It might be having some issues. One thing I do want to talk about is, I don't know if this is happening in your countries, guys, but in my country, we're in a basically some kind of weird new arms race for AGI and artificial general intelligence and artificial superintelligence. And I'm just going to touch on this briefly because it's something that's kind of near and dear to me, because they have decided in a town close to me, which pretty much the town I live in, like, they took 900 acres of conservation land and are building probably one of, if not the largest data center in the U.S. It's going to be 900 acres, multiple buildings. And they're doing this because we live next to a river and a nuclear power plant. And so they can tie in very easily to the grid, basically. And my country is a testing ground for all this. Oof. It's rough because basically already it's not even built yet, and already our price of energy is going up. It's starting to drive up the price of energy around where I live. And it's kind of sad because nobody in the county that I live in voted for it. All of the politicians in my local government have decided to sell out the people here. It's kind of scary. Because they just did it, like, there's everybody in my county are like, nobody wants this. Because they just keep bringing up how it's going to pollute everything, cause the price of electricity basically to double. And we already live in a county that's overcrowded, because we got a lot of people moving to this county from other places. I'm talking about the military aspect. Oh, okay. It's not a good thing. Like I said, I'm very against any kind of war. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I have friends who are parts of many different religions, many different walks of life. I'm not going to sit there and say that I understand geopolitical things, because I don't. I'm just a guy, an artist who tries to keep to himself. There's a local news that made fire to the entire nation. A videographer is contracted by the government to make a video for promoting 30 villages they agreed on a budget. They shot it, they get the money, the video's done. Then the videographer got sued by the government for jacking up the prices. The situation is insane, and they got spread fast because the government treats idea editing, dubbing as it should be, and not paid. Oh no. But yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like I understand the geopolitics of the Middle East or who's right, who's wrong. But I will say that I'm adamantly against war. I'm against genocide of any kind. I'm sure people can like read between the lines and understand what I'm talking about. Not good. Not good. I was looking at this graph that the left is the budget, the right is the one. Okay. Here, let me bring this up here. This is what Everstate's talking about. The left is how much it costs, the right is how much the government thinks it costs. So they don't want to pay anything for microphone, cutting, editing, dubbing. So basically, they're demanding the price of what you're saying. Interesting. No bueno, no bueno. I wonder if I can get away with showing this trailer. I don't want to risk it. Anyway, guys, I was hoping to go for about 2 hours today, but unfortunately, it looks like I'm being called into work early. But we will be back tonight, probably around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They threatened the videographer for 5 years and hundreds of millions of dollars in fines. That's ridiculous. So a little bit of information about me. I used to do a videography business. We called ourselves Final Shot Productions. And I ran that business for about 10, 15 years. We did weddings, corporate training videos, things like that. And that budget can add up pretty quickly when you're doing stuff. And not just the government. When you tell people how much something costs, they automatically revert to, well, I could do that myself, or I could have my cousin do it, or I could have this person do it. They don't understand everything that goes into what it costs to make a video, what it costs to make an intro, or how much, back in the day we were using like Final Cut Pro, Studio, Final Cut Studio, and that was back when you could buy the whole software and not just pay like monthly for it. And it's expensive, to make your money back. You got to charge a decent price, or back then you had to charge a decent price. Now I think that they might have gone similar to what Adobe Premiere Pro has gone to, which is a subscription service. It's one of those things where, you will own nothing and be happy. You will eat the bugs and live in pods. Scary stuff we're living in this world. I wonder if I was able to get one of my old Macs running, would Final Cut Studio still run very well on it. This is actually just a rant side note. Final Cut Studio used to be like the Premiere. software. And over the years, Apple went more towards like a consumer than a prosumer based market. And now it's pretty much crap. And Adobe Premiere is what everybody's using, either Adobe or DaVinci Resolve. A lot of people will use DaVinci Resolve. Me personally, I'm trying to get away from Adobe. Yeah, unfortunately, people think they're smarter than the professionals. Yeah, my wife and I, we had ran that business for 10, 15 years, but it's gotten to the point where so many people, they want to be like, oh, I can do that myself. I'll get my cousin, like, video it on his iPhone or something like that. And not to hate on that, iPhones and a lot of these new little devices like the GoPros and stuff like that, they can do really good looking video. It's a hard market to be in nowadays. That's why I don't do it very much anymore. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for coming out today. I really appreciate it. We got 14 viewers watching across the various platforms that we stream on. If you can, please give a like, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever platform you're watching us on. We'll be back tonight playing Replaced. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Gundam, or not Gundam, but Mega Man X2. We're going to be hopefully beating this game because it's driving me out of my mind. I had to take a break from it last week to play something else for a little while because it was just driving me crazy. Because there's one thing I have left to get, and that is the Shuriken, and we're going to get it, and we're going to beat the crap out of Sigma and smack him around. I actually applied for a creative program, Everstakes, with Mouse BI, so I'm waiting to hear back. I'm hoping to hear back from them very soon. But apparently, you won't know until if you've got it until the day it comes out. So I'm hoping. Got my fingers crossed. It looks really cool. I want to play it. Looks interesting. We're going to be, like I said, Thursday we're going to be playing Mega Man X2. Friday we're going to be doing the Pragmata stream, and then Sunday we're going to be doing Alan Wake. Yeah, I'll find out tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And I think that's actually just even the first wave. They're going to do more than that, but if I don't get it tomorrow, I might find out next week. Surf Ninja, hello. I'm doing well. We're just about to hop off here. I was hoping to go for 2 hours today, but it looks like my boss is wanting me to come into work early, so I gotta make that money so I can do them giveaways, help the moderators out. But we will be back tonight playing Replaced. If everything goes right, I'm gonna add a stream on Sunday morning and one on Saturday night, possibly, depending on how much we go on Pragmata Friday, depending on how much we stream. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for coming out today. I really appreciate it. Consider, if you're just following, consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. It helps us do giveaways, helps the production. Let's see who all we got in here tonight. If I'm able to go live tonight, we'll do a in-chat giveaway. I've got to get with that gift card to Kim, basically, earlier too. No problem, Abinish. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. I followed you with a new account of the same name because the old one got suspended. They've been doing a lot of stuff on X recently. A lot of crazy stuff. I know a bunch of people over this past week who've got caught up in suspensions, bans, because they're trying to cut down on bots on the platform. But I know a lot of people, a lot of legit people, got caught up in it. See here. So thank you for everybody that came out today. We got Everstakes, Surf Ninja, Noxtista, Killer Knight, Wangy Aqua, Dennis the Maniac, Wolf Marone, Abanish, Kim, Jimp, Noxtista, Bond. Thank you to my moderators. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. Dennis. Some other people in here. Lazy Jet. Thanks for hanging out. Sephiroth, Wanky Aqua. Who else we got in here? Mr. Dennis. Dennis the Maniac. Mr. Random. Sephiroth. Lars Kusanagi. Thank all you guys for coming out today. I really appreciate it. Got an X giveaway coming up on Friday. In chat giveaway. No problem, Surf Ninja. No problem. Thank you guys for being loyal supporters. I appreciate it. Have a great day, night, morning, wherever you're at in the world, and we'll see you later on. Peace. Take care, guys.